310 people have died venturing off of the trail. Hey everyone, David here, Weekend Crew. So this weekend we are hiking up Crabtree Falls. It's chilly out here today. Last time we were here it was snowing. We just left the lower falls, heading up 3.5 miles. Once we get to the top, we're going to decide whether we keep going and climb all the way up Priest Mountain, or maybe go to the Sky Rock overlook. But see what it looks like when we get up there. If the views aren't going to be good, I'm not sure what we'll do. But the views right now are incredible. This waterfall is beautiful. There are a lot of steps on this hike. It makes getting up the mountain a little bit faster, but it's not easy. So if you look around, it looks like we're pretty close to the top in a long way. And according to the post, still got 1.5 miles. Maybe even 2 miles to go. But if you look up that way, it looks like we're close. It's a false top. We'll get there. So this is that false top I was telling you about. We were just right down there somewhere, right over there. Then we'll get up here, and you see that the mountain just keeps going. It's hard to see the waterfalls through the trees there, but they're there. Still got a ways to go. So yeah, the higher we climb, cooler the temperature is. Starting to feel it. There's a little bit of ice, some spots up here. Last time, like I said, we were here, got to the top and it started snowing. It was beautiful, but it made it rough coming back down. Hopefully we don't have to deal with that this time. Let's see. This is pretty cool. It's like there's even a skylight in there. Let's go see what it looks like. Yeah, people's made fires in here. It's pretty scary if you look up.
Here.
We could have.
Firewood?
I'd be afraid these big boulders would fall down on my head.
It's fine.
I think we've come to a spot now where we can actually see the top of the waterfalls. You can see them way up there.
I do think that's the top.
Although I could be wrong. It could be another false top. But we'll keep going. We'll get there. So yeah, that is the top up there. I'm sure you can't see it on camera, but that is the overlook. You kind of see like a rock wall. Probably hard to see, but that is where we are heading. And like I said, once we get there, we're gonna figure out whether we're gonna climb Priest or go to, I think it's Sky Rock. We'll see.
Come in.
Told you it was colder. Higher we go up, and more ice. Yeah, if I remember correctly, when we get up here, the creek that feeds the waterfalls doesn't seem like it's very big. It looked like a lot of water pouring over those falls. But I can't remember. And we shall see. Getting closer, even though we're walking away from it. A lot of switchbacks. And we made it to the top of the falls. Beautiful view. You really can't see where the water's coming from. It's a little bit back behind me. Just doesn't seem like that's enough to be feeding those falls. But I think we're going to keep heading up the mountain parking lot. Once we get there, we're going to decide whether we're going up Priest or to the Sky Rock overlook. Klein's taking a picture of himself. Selfie. We're leaving the falls now. We took a short break there. But it's chilly up here on top. The longer we were standing there, the colder we were getting. Got a little sweat on our backs from our backpacks. So it's getting chilly. So we decided to keep moving. Warm up. It won't take long once we start moving. 310 people have died venturing off of the trail. Wow. So, I think we'll stay on it. I'm walking about another 50 minutes and we finally made it to the parking lot. It's been real easy hiking. If you see this trail, hasn't been too steep, not a lot of rocks. We can get up here, take us a break, probably get cold again, and figure out what we're gonna do. It is get cold when you stop moving. It's hard to believe that that is the creek that's supplying all that water going over those falls. It doesn't show us how to get back to the AT. So they do have a little bathhouse at this parking lot, but it's closed right now. They close it for the winter. So we finally made it to our crossroads. What are we gonna do? 1 mile to the shelter, 3 miles to Spy Rock.
Spy Rock. Keep going Sky Rock.
Huh?
Keep going Sky Rock.
Spy Rock.
Sky Rock.
What do you think, Klein? Yeah, let's check the time.
7:30.
11:30. All right, we decided to go to the pre-shelter. Klein thinks there, or says there's a overlook just past that. Did we look at it last time or no?
No.
We just walked past it.
Can we walk past it?
So we'll go over there, take a look at that. We'll get up here to the shelter and eat lunch and keep going. All right, we're about halfway up to the pre-shelter and it started snowing. Could make it tricky getting back down the mountain.
Also,
Maybe there's a different way out.
maybe.
All right, we just finished eating our lunch. Looks like the snow's coming down a little bit harder now than it was before. And after sitting here, eating, kind of got a little chilly. We both got out our raincoats, got some gloves. The hike back is going to be all downhill. Lunch was really good. Had a bacon chicken wrap. But I think it's time to start to get moving again. Warm up a little bit. I am chilly. We'll see you back at the bottom. All right, we made it back down off the mountain. We're at the parking lot. It took us 2 hours and 20 minutes to come down, which wasn't bad. It's pretty warm down here, but we didn't want to stop and take our rain gear off. It stopped raining maybe an hour or so ago, but we're making good time, so we just kept on rolling. So that's the end of it for now. We're gonna head over to the campground and probably drop the dinner there a little bit later. See you then.